Hello everybody, and welcome to Season 4 of the GeoGuessr Challenge League. The maps have just dropped, but I'm playing the first 6 maps in this video anyway, because I'm impatient and I just wanted to get playing them. So I was in Division 8 last time, got promoted, so I join a number of players in Division 7, including Netsui and Geo, as well as On the Road Again and Sawyer, who were in Division 8 last time. I don't know many of the people in this division, but yeah, I will hopefully be able to do fairly well, and hopefully get promoted again. So, with that said, I'm going to jump in and play the games. First is an unusual world. And I have opened the wrong map. This is the unusual world seed, which is only official coverage, okay. Yeah, just going to jump in, moving 3 minutes. No idea what this involves, but presumably some unusual locations. Hopefully I'll be able to pinpoint, but we'll see how that goes. First up we have what looks like either Italy or Albania, but I'm guessing Italy. Going to head east. I'm getting a black screen, which is unfortunate. Lavori in corso. Could that ever mean... No, but it's not Corsica, because Corsica isn't part of Italy. Okay, so heading southwest. We have sea to our southeast. We're in some sort of bay. I mean, we're definitely in Italy. The language was Italian. So we have some sort of bay to the south. But there's a lot of areas in Italy with coast to the south, so definitely going to need to find a little bit more information. That said nothing. That's just a blue bus shelter of some form. Yeah, I'm going to need some more signs. Okay, this might be it. We have Cagliari and Pula. So Cagliari is here. Cagliari is to our north-ish. And Pula, okay, so we're somewhere along here. Have a weird sort of triangle intersection. Giorgino? Where is Giorgino? Giorgino is that way. Sardinia, SS195. So that's this. Is it this intersection here? Is this what I'm looking at? I don't know. Cagliari, Giorgino. I mean, what's the road angle here? So this would make a lot of sense. But it doesn't go that way. Okay. So I guess it's this.
Hello.
Or is it this? No. Oh, it's this, and we came from here. Okay, where is the pinpoint? Some sort of... Oh dear, buildings. We're next to a long building. Just down here. 16 meters, 5k. Okay. Nice to start with something that gets the blood racing. Yeah, I figured with this building to the north, that was sort of what I used to pinpoint there. Yeah, because we had a road going off to the northeast, and all of the ones that I was looking at down further south were northwest. Obviously Giorgino wasn't marked, I guess, this area here is Giorgino, this sort of island area, but yeah. Found it in the end. Obviously could have done that a lot faster. Oh, this is the... Now, am I going to remember? Okay, is it Kangamute? No. Manitsok, isn't it? It's Manitsok. Yeah, Manitsok is the one that has the tractor. So now I have 2 minutes to pinpoint. We have Rita Sport, which is here. Okay. Yep, and we should just be at the intersection here. So yeah, this weird tractor thing. Yeah, just north of Rita Sport. Yeah, we should be here. That tractor thing is a Manitsok thing. Yeah, that's just something that you either know or you don't. Maybe there's a sign somewhere that would say Manitsok, but I do feel a bit for people who don't know all the different Greenland trackers when playing this map, because otherwise it's a very, very hard location. But anyway, moving on, we get the 5k. Is this more Italy? No, I think it's Spain. Heading east, we hit a roundabout of some form. Okay, we have coast to our south. What does this say? Marbella. You know, that could almost be findable, but I'm not going to scan for it right now. Let's head west instead. Yeah, everything says Marbella. Oh, did the bins ever say anything? Don't think so. Limpeza. Oh, now where is that? I've 100% heard of Limpeza. Marbella. Okay, well, that makes it slightly easier. We have Cocoa Beach. That could possibly be findable, but I might also look for street names. That would probably make things a lot easier. Calle de la Playa. Calle de la Playa. This could be harder than I thought. Now, this is definitely going to be harder than I thought. Avenida Mirador de Capopino. Oh, this is not going well. We have A7. We have a big roundabout. That might need to be what I am using to pinpoint. Oh, this is not going well. Yeah, I'm not going to get the 5k here. This is about as good as I've got. 16 kilometers, yeah. Yeah, that was really badly played. Ah, Capopino. Darn it. Calle de la Playa. Yep, okay. That was very 5kable, and yeah, the problem was Marabella was so big to scan, but should have picked up on Calle de la Playa, but at that point I wasn't looking for it. Yeah, bit bad on my part, but you know, Oh well, got the first two 5Ks, which weren't trivial. Next we have, I'm guessing this is Bulgaria? This looks like a nightmare to pinpoint, although we do have a curve in the road, but still not the easiest. Was that a town entry sign there? Or am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. Good to know. Yeah, I do think this is Bulgaria. We have some sort of town here. May be able to find some info, but, you know, not going to hold out hope. Yeah, this could be a nightmare to pinpoint. Just going to keep zooming because I'm not seeing any particularly useful information. Hope that on the other side of the town there is more information. Oh, was that something there? I mean, this just says... No, it's just... It's nothing. I mean, it's this biggish town, but I'm going to need highway signs or something pointing to another town, because this is not going to cut the mustard. Maybe I should have looked for information in the town, but yeah. What's the town name? Dragaš Voivoda. I might have to scan for that. It's not the smallest town. Vorneshta Voda. Yeah, something tells me this is not getting found. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Now I went south. I would never have made it to the 52. And even if I somehow went north and made it to the river, I'm not sure I would necessarily have noticed. So my plonk isn't that bad, but yeah. That was probably not getting found unless I made it all the way to the 52. Yeah, even if I made it to the Danube, I'm not sure I would have recognized it. Maybe, but even then, it's a lot of river to scan. Okay. Indonesia. Well, I have the advantage in that I know Kabupaten, so I will look for one of those. Yeah, annoyed at myself for missing the pinpoint in Spain. That was definitely gettable, but yeah, I'm not too mad about missing that. Okay, what does this say? Desa Namohalu. Okay, so Namahalu is what I will need to scan for once I find the Kabupaten. Oh, how interesting. Okay, so east leads to nothing. Let's go west then. Does this say where we are? Kabupaten Nias Utara. Okay. and looking for Namohalu. Namohalu, Esiwa. Okay. What is this? Gereja Bethel. Gereja? Yeah, this could be the Catholic thing here, right? Then it continues to go sort of west and then curves more north over a river or something. And then there's an intersection here. Maybe that's that. I don't know. What was the road angle where we started? I wonder. Is it this? .2 kilometers. Right, okay. Well, that was a very hard pinpoint. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. But at least I got Namohalu. But that was a tough pinpoint. Pinpointing in rural Indonesia is always difficult. Yeah, that makes more sense. At least I found Namohalu and in Nias. So 4991 isn't too bad there. Overall, I think a pretty good score. 2 5Ks and 2 pretty close. So yeah, and I don't think very many people are going to get the Bulgaria round at all, so can't be too unhappy with that. On to the intersection guesser Brazil map. 3 minutes moving again. See what I can do. Okay. Let's head west into the town. Yeah. I mean, first port of call is finding a phone code and an address. Would probably prefer to stay on the main road, I think. Abacate de Pedreira. Or Abacachi? Is that how it's pronounced? Okay, that may be the town, so maybe if I find a highway marker? If not, I'll go back into the town and panic. Did that say anything valuable? Not really. Okay. Not finding anything so far. So we started at the northeast end of Abacachi de Pedreira. Yeah, might need a highway marker pretty soon. But I'm not seeing anything. Just something to tell me what state I'm in. This? Nope. Well, this is looking like it might be time to start to panic. I have found nothing. And I'm not seeing anything further down the road. I'm going to go back into the town and try going in and finding a phone code. I mean, it feels like Acre or Mato Grosso. I have not found anything. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't found anything. That is unfortunate. I'm going to hedge Rondonia and Acre because it feels kind of like that area. I don't know what I was supposed to find. Okay, and it's Amapá. Yeah, I found nothing in that round. I'm sure some people will 5k that, and that really hurts my score because I plonked so far away. That is not good. Maybe that was free Amapá, but I just didn't find anything that entire round, which is really unfortunate, but maybe I can redeem myself. So, okay, Rua Delfino Rosa, right. Hexagonal pavement is interesting. This doesn't narrow down the region that much. Eucalyptus plantations is also interesting. Okay. Well, let's try and find a town name, unlike last time. That doesn't have anything on it. Okay, Gen 4 is good to see. Although, no guarantees that it will actually lead to anything. Would like to be able to read that, but we'll see. Pedra de Amalar. That may be a town name, but it may also just be the name of the church. 4-7 would put us in Santa Catarina. Okay. Why can't I go that way? Okay, well, so far the only thing that I have is Pedro Amalar and Santa Catarina. So this is not looking all that crash hot, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm not even sure if Pedro Amalar actually means anything. And this is a dead end. Let's try going this way. Does this ever say anything? No, okay. Well, it might be plonk time. Unless I find something last minute. Yeah, I mean, we've got hills kind of to our north. Santa Catarina with 4-7 should be somewhere in here. Don't think I'm finding anything. Yep, it looks like just a plonk. What was the town name? Yeah, geez, that was... I think... Yeah, no, I don't think I was ever making it out of there. So maybe I somehow missed the 470, but the town isn't even marked. So, not too unhappy with my plonk. Yeah. This is a hard map. I think if I get 1 5k, I'll be happy. Okay, we have 8-9, which is no, what? Piauí? Secretario de Estado de Fazenda. Piauí. But 8-9 is most certainly not a Piauí code. It's Maranhão. So what? Highway number would be great, actually. Or maybe this will say something. Nope. I might head out of town for a little way to see if there is a kilometer marker. Actually, on second thoughts... Okay, I'm going to travel for like another 20 seconds this way, and if I don't see anything, I'm going to go back into the town. Yep, I'm not seeing anything. Let's head back into the town. So apparently we're in Piaui, but I'd guess maybe somewhere near Maranhão with an 89 phone code. Municipal Alegria. Alegria do Saber. Porto Alegre, could be that. Paraiba, but that's just a company. Alegria do Saber. Yeah, it's just Alegria do Saber. Am I going to find this? No, I don't think I am. So it's just a middle plonk in Piaui for me. Okay. Maybe if I had continued to go... Okay, it isn't even called Alegria de Saba. Maybe if I had continued and jetted all the way, I would have found the 324. Yeah, I probably could have played that round a little bit better. Got caught in between committing to two things. But, so Marcos Pozos maybe is a thing. Indeed. This has been a tough map. I must say, this is not easy at all. And I suspect it's going to come down to a lot of just plonks of do people find phone codes. I don't necessarily have an advantage here because I'm finding so little information to pinpoint with. And I'm also behind massively since that Amapart round, which was findable. But very hard. I should be looking around for a phone code. I don't know what I'm doing. Round poles make me think Sao Paulo. What did that say? There's a blue sign there. Estrada de Monolino. Okay. Well, I have a street name, which is all very well and good, but I don't even have... What does that say? I think that says 1-1. Okay. Well, on the assumption that that says 1-1. Also, I don't like this direction. I'm going to go northeast. On the assumption that that says 1-1, I'm going to assume that it's Sao Paulo. But this is just rural nothingness. This seems to be a little more populated, but still. Does this ever also have a phone code? It's not, it's barely legible. What about that? That does also say 11. So I would guess somewhere near Sao Paulo. But as for finding information here, yeah, nothing. So probably just in the hills in and around Sao Paulo. Something like this. Okay, not that annoyed with my plonk. Yeah, no, that was 100% not findable. All I got was an area code. Yeah, rough. Would like to get one 5k, surely. What does that say? Cascata Bombinha, something or other. This feels more southern. These are just bus stops. Heading northwest from where I started. Junto a Rodovia. Does that mean junction of roads? Or what did that say? Looked like there was a am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things again. Oh, somewhere there. Oh, okay. RS129. Okay. I just need to scan for that. One, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5. 3, 3, 2. 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9. Okay, it's not actually that long, it appears, which is good. If I can get a town that we're entering, that would be brilliant. Although it might be findable just... Vespainio Korea Musum. I'm only seeing it here. Oh, here. 129, Vespainio Korea. Cascata Bombinha. We started here. Yeah, like that, and it goes north, and then there's the intersection there, and it curves round, curves south. Yeah. Okay. 10 meters. Well, I 5k'd a location. And 5ks do count. But my score on the map is terrible because I went Rondonia on Amapá. And I imagine that some people will probably find phone codes there and then, yeah, completely out-hedge me. So yeah, not great. Not great at all. But getting a 5k does help because that obviously gets me points. But, you know, an okay first moving map, but certainly not the best second moving map. Now, to see how I do on the no-move maps. We have Oceania, 2 minutes no-move, which I can't say I'm too displeased about. I'm pretty good at Australia, being Australian myself. I say that, and I'm going to make a fool of myself on this Australia map. This feels like South Australia. Honestly, could be one of these highways. Like, would not be surprised at all if it was something like this, or like this. Do we have a railway? I don't think we do. But yeah, this feels very much like South Australia here. Just looking for something that works. I mean, it could also always be up here, potentially. I mean, something like that does look pretty good. No, but it curves. Okay, it curves like that pretty sharply. Something like this almost looks good. Oh, no, but there's a railway there. Something like that does look really good. That? I don't know. I think it's South Australia. If it's Western Australia, I'm going to be really annoyed. But I think it's South Australia. Okay, it is South Australia. Wrong part of South Australia. But at least I was in South Australia. Okay. Next. More Australia. White car looking like this. Do you go? I really do think this is in a similar sort of area. It feels a lot like this highway, actually. I really do want to try sort of... yeah. Somewhere out here. Or out here, ever. Kind of feels like this road, although that road's more flat. This road's pretty flat as well. It does feel a lot like the road out to Ivanhoe, which I have driven on. I might give it a try. You never know. Maybe I'm right. Just feels like inland New South Wales, but maybe it's closer to Victoria. Should I switch? I think I'm going to switch. That angle doesn't work. This angle works. Let's try that. 249 kilometers. Okay. It's right near Broken Hill. Oh, it's the road out to Silverton. Cool, cool. Okay, well, I've also driven on that road. I have... Yep, that's an IRL repeat. Did not recognize it, though. Probably looks slightly different in the coverage that I had. But where I switched did mean that I was pretty much the same distance away, so thankfully switching didn't make too much of a difference there. Well, it's a lot of Australia. Tell you what. Now, this is my dilemma here. Is this like Flinders Ranges area? Or is it max northwest Western Australia? Oh dear. See, this is two places. This is either down here, round this area, or it is up here. And those are miles apart. And I don't know which one it is. Just based on the vegetation. I want to say it's more Flinders Ranges. But I don't have a lot of confidence in that. I think it's somewhere down here. I think it's something like, you know, this road or something. Am I ever cooking with this? I could be. Well, I don't know. Let's give that a shot. I called it. Darn it, it's right near Tom Price. Yeah, that's gettable. But I trusted my thought that it was South Australia too much. Perhaps it would have been a little bit silly to have 3 locations in this area all in one round, but oh well. I'm sure some people will outplonk me on that, but I'm pretty happy with how the first 2 rounds went. Okay, this should be New Zealand. 03 is South Island. Wait, is it New Zealand? It is. Yeah, no, this is 100% New Zealand. 03 is South Island, which it's actually very nice to know, because I don't know that I'd send South Island without this. Hamilton Ryder, Surrey Street, Class Harvest Centre. I'm trying to see if there's a town name. Well, if not, I mean east-west grid, so let's just scan for towns that have an east-west grid. Does that fit? No, I don't think so. Timaru? Ever? Timaru looks too big. I mean, I guess it could be Timaru. No, but Timaru's on the coast, and we've got... Okay, Geraldine? Nope. What about Ashburton? No, grid doesn't match there. I mean, it could be really far south, but I doubt it. Something like Gore? Oh, do we ever have a Surrey Street here? This looks kind of good. Not gonna lie. But it's so far south, I don't even... I'm not seeing a Surrey Street in Gore. See, Rangiora is too big. Melton? I don't know. If it is down there, unlucky. I'm gonna sort of hedge. Maybe Waimate. But that doesn't fit in terms of angle. Was it Gore? No! I missed it! That fit perfectly. Oh, there was a Surrey Street. That's findable. That's gettable. Yeah, that's 100% gettable. I should have committed there. It made so much sense with the east-west sort of road angles, but oh well. Happy to at least guess roughly the right area there. This should be more Australia. Definitely thinking... where am I thinking? I mean, it looks like Victoria or Southern New South Wales, I think. Definitely not Queensland. I think I lean towards New South Wales. Somewhere in and around sort of Cowra, Temora area, Wagga Wagga, this type of area. It's definitely not going to be pinpointable, so yeah. I think I probably just go somewhere in here. Maybe hedge a little bit further south, but I don't think it's Victoria. Kind of just reminds me of like Orange, Cowra, Young area. Oh, darn it, it's Victoria. Okay. Well, 12K on that map isn't the greatest. Yeah. For an Australian, I did a pretty bad job there. Yeah, especially with so many Australian rounds. That Tom Price is definitely very gettable, and I'm probably going to drop a lot of placement points because of that, but oh well, what can you do? Now we have AI populated world, which I have no idea what this means, but I guess it's places that are populated. Okay. No Kabupaten to be seen. We are in Indonesia though. Mostly tiled roofs. Do we have a pole? I mean, we have poles, but they're not really useful ones as far as I know. Well, they don't mean anything to me. I mean, architecture is just typical Java, perhaps? Does that ever say Ketapang? It does say Ketapang, doesn't it? Now, where is Ketapang? Ketapang is a Kabupaten in Kalimantan, so that's not going to help me. We're not... No, we're never there. Okay, so barring the idea that we're in Ketapang, I would guess that we're in Java, but I have no idea where. That doesn't say anything, does it? Kendaran... No, none of that says anything. Well, just based on general vibes, I think I guess just somewhere in Central Java. Yeah, just hedge all of Java. Wow, that works out very nicely. Okay, yeah. Penjalu was kind of findable. Ketapang wasn't. But Plonk works out pretty nicely. Yeah, just hedge all of Java. Okay. This is Colombia. We have, well actually we don't have any yellow plates, but that is a Colombian phone number with the 311 sort of code out the front. The number doesn't mean anything, but that format just confirms it's Colombia, plus these signs are very Colombian. You can sort of see the edge of a Colombian cross peeking out of them. As for where in Colombia, I've got no clue. Yeah, I might just plonk capital and call it a day. Just look around, confirm that it really is Colombia and that I'm not missing a kilometer marker or something. Yeah, just gonna plonk capital and that'll be that. 172 kilometers, a little bit further north. No way I could have known that, but my plonk actually isn't that bad at all. Oh dear, India. Well, I can't region guess India for the life of me. And there's nothing really here that I'm seeing that has any useful matters. So, these sort of shrubby trees almost remind me of some of the things you see in more of the deserty area, like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. So I'm going to try northern India, somewhere here. And we will see how that goes. Okay. State streak 1? No, it's Gujarat. Okay. Actually, not that bad of a guess. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, this is interesting. It's Argentina. I mean, this feels an awful lot like Formosa. North-south road angle is interesting. Could always be something like that, I guess. With these palms, yeah, it really does feel like Formosa. I might try... There are some north-south roads here, something like this. Let's give that a whirl, shall we? It really does feel like Chaco or Formosa to me. There's always a chance that it's like some random really green La Pampa or something, but let's give that a shot. Ho ho ho! Cooking, cooking, cooking indeed. Technically State Street 1. Yeah. Maybe should have gone a little bit further north. South Fork Meats. What do we have? 120 Road. Oh, 283. Is this US or Canada? I think it's US. Yeah, I think this is the US. What sort of plates do we have? Plates that mean nothing to me. Could it be a Kansas plate? US 283. Look for it, look for it, look for it, look for it, look for it. The 83. So where's the 283? 281. 275. 283. 120 Road. And what do these say? Road 703, Road 704, Road 708. Do they repeat? Road 714. Road 726. Okay, 120 Road. 119 Road. I mean, US 283, we're somewhere here. Bang, 32 kilometers. It's probably pinpointable if you actually get your act together. Yes, South Fork Meat Processing was 100% findable. So yeah, some people are definitely going to 5k that. Should have realized that said US 283, but thankfully I realized in time. Yeah, 22k on that is actually really good. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, not much more to say there. Good performance. Next we have NMPZ, always my favorite. Extreme region guessing is a map that I am not great at. A bunch of countries that I struggle with. I'm good at Indonesia, but only when I can find Kabupaten. But yeah, let's jump in. Okay, this should be... What? Wait up a second. Wait. Is this the US or is this Brazil? This curb feels way more Brazilian. There's no way that this is the US. So if this is Brazil, where is it? Some weird, like, North Minas or something? Pavement is very weird. It almost looks like Texas pavement. But I feel like this is probably just some northern Minas. Something like this. Or like, I don't know. I'm going to try some northern Minas. Okay, it's Tocantins. That also makes sense. Plonk isn't too far away. This is Mexico. We have a Mexico turning arrow. We have cactus and big hills. It's very dry. So there are like two places that I could see this being. This is either Oaxaca, right, where it's like when they found it, where it's really dry. But with the mountains so big, you could also get like some weird Sonora. I'm so tempted to try Oaxaca, but it's so dry. Really? Do I really send Oaxaca on this? Very tempted, but I'm going to try more North Hills, but I don't know. Should I switch? Should I switch? No, I'm going to leave it up here. Okay, Nayarit. Not actually too bad. Maybe should have gone a bit more south, but glad I didn't go Oaxaca. That would have been way worse. Okay. US. Those signs are not readable. We have corn, we have sort of rolling agricultural fields. I don't know. Thought maybe Iowa? I could see Iowa here. Could see Missouri. Might try sort of southern Iowa, hedge for Illinois, hedge for Missouri. Yeah, Iowa makes sense to me, but I'm terrible at region guessing the US. Oh, it's Canada! Well, that's a skill issue. That'll hurt my placement. This is Indonesia. It's very dry. Are those... Yeah, those are... Yeah, those are Noosa poles. Now the question is, where do you go in the Noosas? Got banana plants. Huh. I'm tempted to go Timor here. I might try, but it's not hilly enough. Could it be Sumba? I'm not seeing... Doesn't look like Alor coverage. I might try Sumba. I might try East Sumba to hedge for Timor and also all the rest of the Noosas. It was Timor! Oh, I should have trusted my gut. Yeah, it did feel a lot like Timor. Oh well. Last round. Well, this is Australia. Feels a lot like Vic or South Australia to me. Might try... Does feel a lot like South Australia. But it could also just be Vic. I might try just somewhere in this area. Okay, not too bad. It is Vic, and 18k on that map is not too bad at all. A little bit annoyed about sending US on Canada, but everything else was pretty good. Not a bad performance for NMPZ at all. Finally, we have African coasts. So we'll see how this goes. Well, this should be Tunisia. Novo Technopede de Sfax. Okay. So this should be Sfax. We have a northeast angle and a big mosque next to us. Like a really big mosque. Could that be this? Ever that? And we're like here? I don't think so. So where else is there a big mosque? Because we're like east, north... This looks really good. Shell petrol station? I'm not seeing the Shell. Is that... Oh, darn it! 4999. Okay, well the Shell just doesn't appear. But 4999 isn't too bad. Right. What's next? Huh. African coasts, you say? This is Gen 2. Wait, north? What? What? Where is there Gen 2 with coast north? Huh? This is Gen 2? Is this here? Is this like out here or something? This makes no sense. I guess this has to be somewhere out here. Oh! Well, that makes sense. But the number of people who are going to think of that is like 0. In this case, round by round scoring kind of comes in clutch, but yeah, unless you think of it, like you never think of the Canaries. And Gen 2 is so weird as well. Yeah, that makes sense though. Well, now that I have the Canaries in mind, all of a sudden, this becomes a lot easier. This is surely just more of the Canary, or is it... Wait. Is it Funchal? What is this? Wait, what? Wait, is it Réunion? No, this is not Réunion. Probably just something like this, but we're on the coast. I'm confused. It is Réunion. Darn it. Darn it. That makes so much sense with the boxcar as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, of course it's Réunion. Okay, well this is just... Wait, is it Ghana or is it Nigeria? Wait, I'm confused. I think it's Nigeria. I don't think this is the Ghana car. Yeah, I think this is just Nigeria. So probably somewhere north in like Kaduna or something. This is Ghana, I'm going to be annoyed. It is Ghana! Nice work, me! Okay. It says port something. Why is half of this in like Gen 2? Well, it's somewhere in South Africa. Beyond that, I can't say. I mean, Port Harcourt would make no sense. But I'm 99% sure that says port something. Where even is Port Harcourt again? Am I making up a city? No, I'm not. Where is Port Harcourt? Oh, it's in Nigeria. What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to guess somewhere around here, given that it says ports, and we've got a few ports here. Wow, that ends up being an amazing guess. So it was Port Edward. Okay. Well, my score for the map is pretty bad, because I missed Réunion, and yeah, that's that. Well, so that concludes the first half of the GeoGuessr Challenge League. yeah, I played okay. I will definitely have to play a lot better in the second half to get a promotion, because my scores there were definitely not all that great. Some pretty bad missed things. The sending Rondonia on Amapá was pretty bad, and then some of my guesses on the African coast there were obviously not that great as well. Yeah, so we will have to see. With the competition being like it is, I could definitely be in trouble. I don't think I've done enough to put myself, way out there in the lead in those first few maps. Yeah, we will have to see. But yeah, not the worst performance I've ever had either, so still very much in the running. And yeah, on that note, I will see you in the next episode for the second half of the maps.